Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Today, quick update for you and also let you know what's on my mind. Let me dive into the phone here and share with you my portfolio and what's going on here, and also my thoughts moving forward as of right now. So, bam, Charles Schwab, bam. So here we are in my account. So you can see right now we are sitting at $66,607. And right now we have $5,911 in cash. So let's go check out the positions. So right now you can see I've got Coney, 1,430 shares. Now this is 1810, so it's above my cost average, so I'm not buying this at the moment. Misty, 320 shares. Again, this is way above my cost average. I'm at like $20. Tesla, 120 shares at $14.96, also way above my cost average. And then we have Ulti at $21.10, and it's $10.21 right now, and it is slightly below my cost average. So what I'm going to be doing is probably adding to Ulti. And I've been thinking about this quite heavily recently, actually. You can see I've got 4 different positions here in my portfolio: Coney, Misty, Tesla, and Ulti, nothing else, right? Now, and again, you can see my value is $66,000. I've always been told if you have $100,000 or less in your portfolio, like if your portfolio value is less than $100,000, you should not have more than 5 to 7 stocks. And typically the way that works out is you have 5 like really stocks that you really believe in and are tried and true, and you know that make money, which I have. Look, Coney, Misty, Tesla, and Ulti, all of these are positive for me. I share with you in my monthly update how much money they're actually producing for me in my portfolio. So all these are great options, and I have 4 of them. Now, in the 5 to 7 stock rule, generally how that goes is you have 5, similar to like what I have: Coney, Misty, Tesla, and Ulti, like 5 stocks that produce good no matter what. And then you usually choose 2 stocks that could be a bit more speculative. But in this case, in the high yield dividend case, it's a little bit different, right? I don't want to choose any speculative stocks because I'm focused strictly on income. I want money, and I want money now. And the best way to do that, if I have $100,000 or less, is to not be overly diversified, to not have too many things. I want a lot of income now. And if I'm spread out amongst so many different stocks, it's going to lower my income and lower the amount of money that I can get every month. With these stocks here, Coney, Misty, Tesla, and Ulti, I can really maximize my income, and I can spread out within these 4 stocks and earn a lot of money now. And then once I reach a certain level of money, in my case, like I just mentioned, $100,000 is kind of the goal. Like after $100,000 in portfolio value, then I can start spreading out and investing into other things and diversifying more. But less than 100,000, I don't want to over diversify. So I have space, in my opinion, I have space for one more fund, which I did have 5. I had NVIDIA, but I sold it because it wasn't really doing nothing special. And which I don't say it was a mistake. Like I probably could have kept it. I mean, it's only a few shares anyway, but I want more shares and I want more income, and I want it now because I want to get to $100,000 as fast as possible. So in that case, NVIDIA wasn't working out for me just because I didn't have many. It was just kind of sitting there. So if it drops down to a reasonable price, then I would definitely buy it. I'm more than happy to buy it. I think it's a great company. But for right now, these are the ones that are providing a lot of income for me. And I don't really see a lot of other options. I was looking, let me open up my watch list. So let me go to week 1. So like on week 1 or group 1, right, we have Tesla, Crash, GUI, Wybit, ARC, Zomo, Snowy, et cetera, et cetera. You can see, right? None of these really produce a lot of income other than Tesla. And I guess Wybit, it does okay, and it's relatively cheap. But everybody's piling into Wybit right now, and I'm not the type of person who kind of follows the crowd and does like exactly what everybody's doing. And I don't know, I'm just not comfortable with going into Wybit and making that my last position that I have in my portfolio until I reach the 100,000 mark. If I go to week 2, I went over this last time. NVIDIA is by far the best one here, but at this price, I don't want to buy it because I need too much of it, and I get more bang for my buck by buying Coney or Ulti or Misty if I can do that. which I can't buy Misty right now because of the price, but Coney or Ulti, I can buy those and get more bang for my buck than I get with NVIDIA. So there's no point in buying NVIDIA for me right now. These other ones, like I mentioned about Murney the other day actually, and I was thinking about it, but 1,000 shares of Murney cost me $550, and I'm going to get what, $250 a month extra. If I put that same money in Ulti, I'll get $400 a month extra. So I get more money, more bang for my buck with Ulti over Murney. So there's no point in making something like that my fifth and final position at the moment. If I go to week 3, Coney, Fiat, Ulti, AMDY is a good one. I like AMDY actually, and Netflix is a good one. Netflix is a good one. I like that one too. Actually, I really like Netflix a lot, actually, to be honest with you. Just not because the company, well, I like the company, I think they do good, but this particular ETF, they're always very stable and they always pay really good. And they're always like just kind of like steady Eddie, bam, right there. I like this one. But do I want to make it my fifth and final position? I get more bang for my buck with Ulti or Coney again. So it doesn't make sense for me to spread out the money and over diversify at this point. If I had, $100,000 portfolio value, then I would definitely be buying Netflix and AMDY 100% for sure. I would definitely buy both of them. Even at the current price, I would buy them. These other ones, I have Coney and Ulti already. Fiat, I don't really particularly love the inverse versions, but Fiat is at a good price and it's a really consistent dollar dividend, which could be good. But do I want to buy that one and hold it? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. If I go to week 4, I got Misty already. I'm definitely not going short on the NASDAQ. AMZY is a good one. If my portfolio was $100,000 in value, I would buy AMZY. But at this level right now, I'm not going to make that my fourth position. Same with Aptly. AIYY, I talked about this the other day, and I really like the company of what they're doing, the direction they're heading. But do I want to buy this for my fifth and final position until I hit 100,000? I'm really struggling with that. So I really don't have a lot of options here in terms of what to do based on what's available and at the current prices. So that's why right now I'm sticking to Coney, Misty, Tesla, and Ulti for the time being. And out of these 4 positions, Ulti is the only one that's below my cost average, and you get a lot of bang for your buck, and it's been pretty steady lately. So I think I might just keep adding to Ulti and just building this as much as possible. And then when I get another opportunity to buy something else at a great price, then I'll buy something else. But until we get $100,000, I'm not going to have more than 5 stocks in my portfolio. That's the most you will see is 5, in which right now we have 4. So if I get a chance to buy another one, I'll add the 5th one. But until then, only these 4, and we're going to keep adding. I think this is a big mistake a lot of people do, is they over diversify too quickly, and it hinders their income. Like they don't get as much income as they could possibly get. And right now, that's the name of the game, is get as much income. Well, for me anyway, get as much income as I possibly can. And then once I reach a certain level that I want to reach, then I can diversify more, spread my money out, and get other things, and also focus on some other stocks that could potentially grow over the years. But there's no point in doing that unless I have that amount of money on a regular basis that I want, right? So if I don't have that, there's no point in investing to try to grow an account for long-term generational wealth when my income isn't what I want it to be yet. So that's the plan. Build more income, 5 stocks or less, until I get 100,000. Once I have $100,000, we'll grow it. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I'll see y'all on the next video.